The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's now time for Ottumwa Softball. Heard right here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of the Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Softball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. From the east side of Des Moines today, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It's an Iowa Alliance Conference doubleheader between two very familiar foes, the old rivals, your Ottumwa Bulldogs, and the Scarlets of Des Moines East. The Bulldogs come into this doubleheader, second time they've seen the Scarlets this season. Ottumwa 16-12. They are 12-4 in the Iowa Alliance South. And the final week of the regular season, which is basically where we're at, Ottumwa will play regular season games through next Monday. And this final week is the last chance to get some things right and build momentum heading into the postseason. Ottumwa has its work cut out for it as the Bulldogs carry a 3-game losing streak into tonight's trip to East. Perhaps tops on the list of things to get right is Ottumwa's sometimes sporadic offense. OHS will often put together a few innings of good at-bats, working deep counts, not chasing pitches out of the zone, and stringing hits and walks together to keep constant pressure on pitchers and defenses. Then, often in the same game, the Bulldogs will start chasing pitches early in the count, falling behind opposing pitchers, or making a series of quick outs. Ottumwa is not a team with an offense that will simply bludgeon opponents into submission, but they can wear out opponents by working the count and being willing to go a base at a time. The Bulldogs have 12 games left to find the consistency on offense that they'll need in the regionals a week from Saturday. As for Des Moines East, they are 6-26, 5-9 in the Iowa Alliance South. Their head coach, James DeBoo, in his third season, and his record here with East is 49-62. The Scarlets struggled last year. They were under 500, but that was nothing compared to how far they've fallen now. After all the battles for conference supremacy between Ottumwa and East over the past decade, it's shocking to see our old rivals a full 20 games under 500. It's not hard to pinpoint why. The Scarlet offense lost most of its good hitters to graduation, and while Mo Purdy, who's batting .543 with 11 home runs and 31 RBI, is a certain All-State candidate, she's had little to no support around her in the lineup. The pitching staff wasn't good last year, a .517 team ERA, but their pitchers have fallen even farther this season. The team ERA for East, 9.23 coming into tonight's game. The team defense has also suffered to the tune of an .898 fielding percentage. Despite all this, East has beaten every conference opponent except Ottumwa this season, and that includes conference leader Des Moines Lincoln, a shocking 9-1 outcome in Game 2 of that doubleheader last Thursday. Now, on paper, Ottumwa should sweep East for the second time this season, but the Bulldogs know all too well that these games are not played on paper. We're just getting started on this windy afternoon here on the east side of Des Moines. Right now, we'll take a 3-minute timeout, and when we return, we'll take a look at the first doubleheader between the two teams this season. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Opa!
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs at Des Moines East tonight. Second doubleheader between the two teams this season. First time they met earlier this month, back on June 8th, and the Bulldogs routed East twice at Houston Field, winning 13-1 and 14-6. Looking back on the numbers in that opener, Sydney Rockhold and Ashlyn Sheets each had a couple hits. Rockhold drove in 2, Sheets drove in 3. Sheets also pitched a solid 4 innings, only gave up 1 run, a solo home run to Mo Purdy. Everything else was pretty solid in that one for Ottumwa. The second game, as we mentioned, 14-6, so they played the full 7 innings. And as I bring up those stats from that second game, Bulldogs had a 3-hit day from Jordan Pauls, a 3-hit game from Emma Strayer, and a 3-hit game from Ella Aller. Pauls, Strayer, and Sam Weeks all drove in 3 runs each in the game as the Bulldogs rolled to a sweep at home in Houston Field. Now, over the years, this series has been pretty close. As we mentioned, these two teams fought it out for the conference title a lot over the years in the CIML Metro. Ottumwa's now won 5 in a row in the series, and that's the longest streak by either team since Ottumwa won 8 in a row between 2013 and 2014. If you go back to 2009, the Bulldogs lead the series 34-27. We have not gotten an East starting lineup yet. We've got Ottumwa, so I'm going to take a 3-minute timeout here. Going to run over to the East side, hope to get a starting lineup, and I will return with starting lineups, we hope, on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Softball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Ottumwa and Des Moines East getting ready for game one of our doubleheader here on the east side of Des Moines this afternoon. Let's check the starting lineups for game one. First, for your Ottumwa Bulldogs, leading off and playing shortstop, Jocelyn Ware. Batting second, the designated player, Sydney Rockhold. Ella Aller, the second baseman, bats third. Sam Weeks, the catcher, hitting cleanup. Ashlyn Sheets will pitch and bat fifth. Emma Strayer at third base, batting sixth. Ella Thompson in right field hits seventh. Avery Frankie, the left fielder, batting eighth, and batting ninth, the center fielder, Maddie Hauk. The flex player for Ottumwa is the first baseman, Hunter Caldwell. As for Des Moines East, leading off and playing shortstop, Lou Howard. Batting second, the catcher, Mo Purdy. Maya Howard, the pitcher, will bat third, and Cora Knoop, the first baseman, hits cleanup. Batting fifth is the designated player, Lejla Smith. I probably said that wrong. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Graciela Fisher. Batting seventh, playing second base, Ava Blakeman. Batting eighth and playing third base, Gracie Bailiff. And the number 9 hitter is the center fielder, Honey Hannawalt. The flex player for Des Moines East in game one is the right fielder, Amanda Yang. Ottumwa and East playing both baseball and softball here. Baseball started at 3:30. Again, no lights for the baseball field here at East. That game's gone back and forth. I can't quite see the scoreboard here, but I heard some cheers, which is good for East, not good for Ottumwa. And I believe we're going to do the national anthem before game one. They're about to introduce the lineups here to the fans at the East Softball Diamond. And if you're watching on the live video stream, you can see that Ottumwa is wearing the white pinstripe jerseys, red lettering Ottumwa across the front, red numbers front and back, gray pants with the red trim, and the red socks. East has red jerseys, black script lettering Scarlets across the front with the black flourish underneath, black numbers trimmed in white front and back, white pinstripe pants, and red socks for the Scarlets. Beyond the outfield wall of the softball diamond is Williams Stadium, which is home to Grandview football and has been home to Des Moines East football, although I believe that changes this fall when Des Moines Public Schools in conjunction with Drake opens, I think it's with Drake, opens a new football stadium. And I believe all the Des Moines schools will play there. We're going to visit there at least once this fall, as I recall. Don't have the football schedule in front of me, but I believe we play one of the Des Moines schools up here in Des Moines, so we'll get to check out that new stadium. That'll be fun. Bulldogs have been introduced. Scarlets about to be introduced here. Good to have you with us on a Monday night. A very busy, very busy week, I should say, for our broadcast. Mostly softball. We're at Burlington tomorrow night for a doubleheader. Wednesday, we've got baseball, home versus Lincoln. So number 17 for East, by the way, Layla Smith. I did read that wrong. So we're just about ready, I believe, for the national anthem. And we are, so we'll take a 2-minute timeout and return with the first pitch on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Softball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good afternoon once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Gustavus Field at Des Moines East. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa and East, and the Bulldogs will face Maya Howard, her full name Maya Hernandez Howard. And she is making her 15th start. They don't list the records on the stat sheet. Her ERA 7.98. Jocelyn Ware, Sydney Rockhold, Ella All are the top three in the Bulldog order. Stats not completely updated from Ottumwa through the weekend yet, but I've got a better picture of the Ottumwa stats now. Ware listed as a 308 hitter with 11 runs batted in. We're ready to go here on the east side of Des Moines. First pitch of the ball game. In there for a strike 0-1. First pitch at 5:03 on this windy and for summer, rather cool afternoon. 78 degrees under mostly cloudy skies, a northwest wind at 14 miles an hour. That's blowing in from left and left center. That's a pretty strong wind. A fly ball to left should get knocked down. Here's the 0-1 to Ware. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. We will set the East defense in a moment. First, the 1-1 to Ware. Way high, 2-1. East in game one has Graciela Fisher in left, Honey Hannawalt in center, Amanda Yang in right. We'll get the defense after the 2-1 to Jocelyn, or the infield, I should say. Swing and a miss, 2-2. You have Gracie Bailiff at third, Lou Howard at short, Ava Blakeman at second, Cora Canoop at first, and Mo Purdy behind the plate. The 2-2, upstairs 3-2. Sidney Rockhold on deck. And we need to stop play here because a foul ball, I believe, from the baseball field got onto the softball field. That is possible. The fields are close enough. All right, now we're ready for the 3-2 pitch. A little flare beyond second. That's down into shallow center for a leadoff single. So Ware fights off a pitch in on the hands and singles to center field. And that'll bring up Sidney Rockhold. Rockhold shown at hitting .253 with 12 runs batted in. Again, these stats are through 24 games. Ottumwa's playing its 29th. First pitch, bunt shown, bunted foul, and the count 0-1. We are out here at the table behind the backstop. A pretty good view of the camera. Better view than we've had in recent years, able to move that camera right behind home plate. We're out here in the wind, and I'm sure you can hear that in the microphone. Here's the 0-1 to Sidney. Good bunt back towards the circle. Up with it is Howard, the pitcher. Throw to first in time for the out. They try to throw behind Ware at second, but she dives back in safely. Sacrifice successful. Blakeman, the second baseman, covered at first. Will score at 1-4. 1 on, 1 out. And the batter is Ella Aller. Aller shown at hitting .447, 3 home runs, 26 batted in. First pitch from Howard to Aller. Downstairs, ball 1. Look inside the numbers on Maya Hernandez-Howard, the pitcher. 69 in the third innings pitched, 121 hits allowed, 113 runs, 79 earned, 53 walks, 29 strikeouts. That pitch lined into center. That is down for a base hit. Around third is Ware on her way home. Here's the throw to the plate. It was in time, but the ball got away from Purdy, and safe at home is Ware. It's 1-0 Ottumwa. The throw ricocheted the hit short hopped the glove of the center fielder, Honey Hannawalt, ricocheted a couple feet away. She picked it up, fired a strike to the plate. And Ware was going to be out, but Purdy could not secure the ball as Jocelyn slid in. So Aller gets an RBI single. She goes to second on the throw to the plate. And the batter is Sam Weeks, left-handed batting catcher. First pitch to Sam. Fly ball to center. Hannawalt underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 2. So Weeks had been shown at .341, 3 home runs, 21 driven in, but a fly out here. And that brings up the pitcher, Ashlyn Sheets. Sheets shown at .296, 14 RBI. Runner at second, 2 down, 1-0 Ottumwa here in the top of the first. The pitch to Sheets. In there for a strike, 0-1. To the left-handed batting Sheets with Aller at second and 2 down. And that's in there for a strike, 0-2. Well, the stats say be patient with Howard as she's walked a lot of batters. But a couple of strikes to Sheets here. Now she has to protect the plate. The 0-2. Low and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ottumwa leading 1-0 here. A single is sacrificed, then an RBI single by Aller. The pitch, up and away, 2-2. Two and 2 to Sheets. Howard, the right-hander, rocks and fires. And that's high, 3-2. Emma Strayer on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff. In the dirt, ball 4, and Sheets, after falling behind 0-2, stays patient and works a 2-out walk. We'll get a courtesy runner for her, I'm sure. And that will be Kendra Cole, I believe. Yes, it is. So Cole at first, Aller at second, and here is Strayer. Strayer's shown at 259 with a home run and 10 driven in. Ottumwa already leading 1-0, 2 on, 2 out. Trying to put a crooked number on the board here in the top of the first. First pitch, ground ball to third. They'll throw to second for the force as Bailiff throws to Blakeman. And the side is retired. Ottumwa gets a run on 2 hits. They leave 2 after half an inning. The Bulldogs won. The Scarlets are coming to bat on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs have spotted left-hander Ashlyn Sheets to an early 1-0 lead. The defense behind her for Ottumwa, Avery Frankie in left, Maddie Houck in center, Ella Thompson in right, Emma Strayer at third, Jocelyn Ware at short, Ella Aller at second, Hunter Caldwell at first, and Sam Weeks behind the plate. Top 3 in the East order: Lou Howard, Mo Purdy, Maya Howard. Bring up the hitting stats here for the Scarlets. Playing in their 35th game of the season, so only 5 more in the regular season for them after this. Lou Howard is a freshman, batting .284 with a home run and 9 driven in. First pitch from Sheets. Outside, ball 1. Again, full name Lona Hernandez Howard, but on the lineup card is Lou Howard. Younger sister, I believe, of the pitcher Maya Howard. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the Scarlets' leadoff hitter. Want to keep her off base. She leads them in steals, 10 for 10 in stolen base tries. Open stance in that right-handed batter's box, the 2-0. That's fouled back over the screen. Through a tree and out towards the parking lot, 2-1. This is one of those fields where you do not want to park right by the fence, as you'll be in foul ball range. 2-1 to the younger Howard. The pitch, up and in, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. The pitch, swing and a miss, 3-2. Sheets trying to come back from falling behind 3-1 and get the leadoff hitter for the Scarlets here in the first. The 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and there is out number 1 for strikeout for Sheets, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That will bring up the All-State candidate for East, Mo Purdy. Junior is hitting .543, 11 home runs, and 31 driven in. Purdy hit a home run off of Sheets the first time they met. That pitch is outside, ball 1. One and 0 to Purdy. Lefty to righty, the pitch fouled back, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Sheets getting her sign. And the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The next offering from Sheets. Called a strike on the inside corner. Purdy was bailing out of the way. 2-2. 2-2 to Purdy. Pitch from Sheets. Fouled off to the right, out of play. And we'll do it again at 2-2.
Please return all foul balls to the scorer's table. Thank you.
One out, nobody on for East here in the bottom of the first inning. Ottumwa leading 1-0. Another 2-2 pitch. Line foul off to the right and off the fence down the right field line. Still 2-2 to Purdy. Purdy has only struck out twice all season. Still 2-2 to the Scarlet catcher. The pitch. On the inside corner, called strike 3 for out number 2. Well, make it 3 strikeouts for Purdy on the season. Back-to-back Ks to start the game for Sheets. Again, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That brings up Maya Howard, the pitcher, a junior, hitting .351 with 7 runs batted in. Two out and nobody on for East. And the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. First batter that Sheets has started off with a strike. That pitch popped foul off to the right, now to play 0-2.
Please make sure all the foul balls are returned to the scorer's table. Thank you.
They made the announcement a couple times that foul balls should be returned to the scorer's table, which is over on the first base side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. That's interesting for 2 reasons. One, as we said, a lot of these foul balls off to the right are out in the parking lot, so I'm wondering whose job it is to go retrieve those. But 2, East has been doing renovations year after year to this athletic facility, which is nice to see. Here's the 1-2, high, 2-2. This year they have torn down the press boxes that were up for both baseball and softball. Right now there are no press boxes. And it is my understanding that the East softball press box was down the third base line beyond the dugout. They've rebuilt the dugouts. They've got very nice new dugouts here at Gustavusson Field. Here's the 2-2 pitch, low and away, 3-2. My understanding is that they're hoping that they will take out these bleachers behind home plate and build a press box behind home plate for softball. And they're also going to build a new press box for baseball. The 3-2 to Howard. Pop foul, backing out of play again. East has seen a lot of pitches in this first inning. Sheets about to throw her 20th pitch. Another 3-2 to Howard. Pop foul to the right, now to play again. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cora Canoop on deck for the Scarlets if the inning continues. Ashland toes the rubber. Another 3-2. Bounced it in there, ball 4. Got away from Weeks. And a 2-out walk issued. And here is Canoop. Tall right-handed batting first baseman, just a sophomore. Hitting .243, 16 runs batted in. We'll get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Howard. And that will be Brooklyn Purdy, who's just out of 8th grade. Brooklyn Purdy, the runner at first, does not have a stolen base attempt this year. according to the stat sheet. 1-0 Ottumwa. East with the 2-out base runner here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch from Sheets to Knoop. Outside, ball 1. I mean, it's windy, but it is pleasant out here at East. We've had some very hot games here over the years. Was it last year or the year before? We had a very chilly game. Temps got down into the 50s by game 2. The 1-0 lined into right field for a base hit. Just over the reaching glove of Ella Aller. 2 on, 2 out for Layla Smith, the designated player. Smith, a left-handed batter. Just out of 8th grade. Only 12 at-bats on the season, but 5 for 12 with 3 runs batted in. Two on, 2 out, lefty to lefty. The pitch, low, ball 1. Ottumwa 16-12, East 6-26, but Scarlets are coming off a huge upset win over Des Moines Lincoln. There's a foul back, and the count even had a ball and a strike. It was a loss by Lincoln that Ottumwa unfortunately could not take advantage of because that was the same night the Bulldogs ended up splitting with Des Moines Roosevelt. If Ottumwa had been able to win that second game, they'd only be a game behind Lincoln now, but they're still 2 back. With only 4 to play, and realistically, Ottumwa's got to win out and hope that Roosevelt sweeps Lincoln at the end of the season. That's a strike on the outside corner to Smith, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ashland toes the rubber. And the pitch. Ground ball to third, picked up by Strayer, steps on third for the force, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left after an inning. Bulldogs 1, Scarlets nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning, Bulldogs softball. Brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa. By Bridge City Realty, your Ottumwa and surrounding area real estate pros for buying or selling property. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. And by Graphics Masters on Albia Road in Ottumwa, across from the BP. Contact them for all your window or auto signage, vinyl decals, wall sayings, custom apparel, and advertisement needs. 7, 8, 9 to up in the second inning for Ottumwa, leading East 1-0. First pitch, Ella Thompson grounded foul off to the left, 0-1. Still first pitch swinging a lot is this team. Thompson, a senior, shown at hitting .261, 2 runs batted in. Oh and 1. The pitch from Howard. In there for a strike, 0-2. Bulldogs got a run in the first on the Ware single, a sacrifice by Rockhold, and then an Aller RBI single. East almost threw the runner out at the plate, but the throw at the plate was not handled cleanly. Ground ball slowly to short, throw to first. In time for the out. A good stretch by the tall first baseman, Cora Knoop, for out number 1. Little hesitation on where that ground ball was to because I thought Bailiff, the third baseman, would cut in front and take it. Then she let it go, and Lou Howard picked it up, had to hurry the throw. But Knoop kept her foot on the bag, and there's 1 down for Avery Frankie. Frankie's average shown at 157, 8 runs batted in. One out, nobody on for the Dogs here in the second. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. When these two teams met earlier this month, game one, Sheets pitched for Ottumwa. It was not Howard pitching, it was Mo Purdy. Bulldogs scored 13 runs in 4 innings. Ottumwa did get 14 runs in the game that Howard started game 2. Pitch downstairs to Frankie, and the count even at a ball and a strike. One ball, one strike. Avery digs in. The pitch from Howard. Ground ball foul left side, 1-2. One and two to Frankie with Matty Houck on deck. The wind and the pitch. Off speed, just missed. 2-2. East wanted that call, didn't get it. Frankie perhaps fortunate to be a little bit shorter of stature than some of her teammates. 2-2 to Avery. Pitch on the way. Line shot on the ground into left field, base hit. So Frankie with a 1-out single, and that'll bring up Matty Houck. Matty's average shown at 231 with a home run and 10 driven in. Frankie can run at first, of course. Only 3 steals, hasn't had a lot of opportunities to run. First pitch, Matty showed bunt, pitch was way high, snap throw down to first, gets into right field. And down to second goes Frankie. Well, Ottumwa doesn't have to bunt now. A throwing error will put a runner at second with only 1 out. Of course, if Matty is laying down a bunt, she's not just trying to get a sacrifice down. Matty wants a hit out of it. Now the 1-0 pitch. Houck was not showing bunt that time. Took a called strike, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Wind kicks up again here at Gustavusson Field. Again, the wind blowing in from left. Kind of a cross now, left corner to right corner. Houck pops it back and out of play. And the count goes to 1-2. 1 out, Frankie at second. 1-0 Ottumwa here in the top of the second inning. Howard brings it home 1-2, and a ground ball to short. Up with it is the other Howard. Throw to first low, not fielded cleanly. Knoop unable to dig that one out. Houck safe at first. Frankie to third. Runners on the corners with 1 out. That'll be a throwing error on Lou Howard. 2 errors in the inning, and now Ottumwa with the chance to take advantage. Here is Jocelyn Ware, a single to center and a run scored in the first inning. We mentioned in the pregame show, East has had fielding issues this year. Team fielding percentage under 900 at 898. First pitch to Ware. Runner goes, throw down to second. That gets into center. That's going to allow Frankie to come home. Houck races to third, safe ahead of the throw by Hannawalt, and it's 2-0. So Matty steals second. And then Frankie was not running until the throw got away, so that'll be scoring on the error. So Houck at third with 1 out. And now the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to left. The wind's going to knock it down. Underneath it is Fisher. Makes the catch. Tagging is Houck. Here's the throw to the plate, and It's a little bit up the line, but a pretty good throw by Fisher, and staying at third after bluffing a tag is Hauk, 2 down. Fly balls to left. Unless you really hit it hard, a fly ball to left isn't going out today with that wind blowing in. Here's Sydney Rockhold to sacrifice her first time up. First pitch. Ground ball to short. Lou Howard has it. Throw to first. In time. And the inning is over. Ottumwa gets a run on a hit. There were 3 errors and 1 left. To go to the bottom of the second, Bulldogs up 2-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa softball leading East 2-0. First pitch from Ashlyn Sheets to Graciela Fisher, up and in, ball 1. Apologize for being out of breath. Tried to run down and see the baseball score. And what a score I have to report once I catch my breath. Softball leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Fisher, a sophomore, hitting .261 with a home run and 12 driven in. Swing and a miss, and the count 2-1. Over at baseball, they're in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Ottumwa's leading East 15-10. They're having a shootout over there on the baseball diamond. Here are the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled off to the right. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 to Fisher. Blakeman and Bailiff to follow for the Scarlets here in the second. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Third strikeout for Ashlyn Sheets. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That brings up Ava Blakeman, the second baseman. Freshman hitting .231, 7 runs batted in. One out, nobody on, and the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Ashlyn toes the rubber. The lefty's 0-1 to Blakeman. Downstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. The next offering from Sheets. Fouled back, and it's 1-2. First time Sheets faced the Scarlets. She only struck out 2. She's already bettered that total in this game. The 1-2, pop foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sheets only gave up 3 hits in that outing. Again, it was only a 4-inning game. Ottumwa won 13-1 in 4 innings. Sheets allowed the home run to Purdy, 2 other hits, and a hit batter. Here's the 1-2. Pop up right side, foul coming in as Caldwell makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up the third baseman, Gracie Bailiff. Sophomore hitting 160. She's driven in 11. Two out, nobody on for East here in the bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa nursing a 2-0 lead. First pitch. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-0 from Sheets. Up high. No, that's called a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Sheets has fallen behind more than her share of hitters early, but hasn't paid for it yet. There's a soft liner to short, caught by Ware in the inning over. They set them down in order, do the Bulldogs. We go to the third, Ottumwa 2, East 0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the third inning, Bulldogs softball. Brought to you by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens for the ultimate Sonic experience. By William Penn University, the place to widen your potential. Daytime, online, and evening classes begin every 8 weeks. Visit wmpenn.edu for more information. And by Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. 2-0 Bulldogs top of the third. Ella Aller takes a pitch up high, ball 1. Aller had an RBI single in the first inning. Dogs are running each of the first 2 innings. Ottumwa 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. East, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors. That pitch pop foul off to the right, out of play. Scoreboard, yeah, now it's a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's at 2-1 for a moment. 1-1 to Aller. Need to dig back into that Ottumwa softball trivia for another trivia question here. The 1-1 pitch. Sharp grounder to short. Howard has it. Throw across is in time for out number 1. It brings up Sam Weeks, who flew out to center her first time up. Weeks steps into that left-handed batter's box. And the pitch. Up high, ball 1. All right, we'll do this for trivia. So Ashlyn Sheets already has 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. She likes to average a strikeout an inning or better. That pitch grounded sharply foul down the third baseline, and the count even at a ball and a strike. But here's a trivia question. What is the record for the most strikeouts in a 7-inning game, and it's held by Mindy Farnsworth? So what is the Ottumwa record for most strikeouts in a 7-inning game that is held by Mindy Farnsworth? Aces walled on the scoreboard, by the way, 11 at bat, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, until that pitch dipped inside, and Weeks is ahead 2-1. All right. Is the record for most strikeouts in a 7-inning game, Mindy Farnsworth's school record, is it 11 strikeouts, 15 strikeouts, 17 strikeouts, or 21 strikeouts? Pitch downstairs to Weeks, 3-1. Again, the record for most strikeouts in a 7-inning game is held by Mindy Farnsworth. We'll have the answer in the top of the 4th inning. The 3-1 to Weeks on the inside corner, strike 2. Ashlyn Sheets on deck. The payoff pitch. Line in right center. That's in the gap. It's going to roll. Weeks around first, on her way to second. Hannah Walt, the center fielder, gets it back in, but that is a one-out double for Sam Weeks. And that'll bring up Sheets, who walked her first time up. Sheets a chance to help her own cause right here. Courtesy runner for the catcher Weeks will be Lexi Ferguson. So Ferguson at second with one down. And here is Sheets. First pitch on the way. Chopper slowly right side over to field as Howard flips to first in time for out number 2 as Ferguson advances to third. That'll bring up Emma Strayer, a fielder's choice grounder to end the first inning, 0 for 1. Strayer digs in with a 2-out RBI opportunity. First pitch from Howard. In there for a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Way high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strayer with a 1-1 count. Ferguson at third in the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, off the glove of the second baseman Blakeman. Safe at first is Strayer. Scoring is Ferguson. It is 3-0. I think you got to put that down as an RBI single for Strayer. Blakeman had to go a long way to get leather on that ball at the backhand, but only got the tip of the glove on it, so we'll give Strayer the RBI single. 3-0 Ottumwa, and here's Ella Thompson, who grounded to short her first time up. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Bulldog right fielder. Strayer at first, 2 down, and the pitch lined into left field, and that's down for a base hit. Strayer stops at second, back-to-back 2-out singles, and here's Avery Frankie, who singled and scored her first time up. The bottom part of the order getting some work done in this game. Frankie scored a run from the 8th spot. Strayer with an RBI from the 6th spot. Let's see if Frankie can do some more damage here. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. One and 0 to the Bulldog left fielder, Avery Frankie. The next pitch in the dirt again, 2-0. Howard has only walked 1 in 2 2/3 innings so far. Bulldogs have touched her for 6 hits. 2-0 to Avery. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch, way high, 3-0. One more ball would load the bases for Maddie Hauk. 3 balls, no strikes. I imagine Avery's taking here. We'll see. The pitch, she is, and it's called a strike, 3-1. Avery still way ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. The pitch, bounced in there, ball 4. It gets away, but runners will just advance 1 base on the walk, and they are loaded with 2 down for Houck. Second walk again issued by Maya Howard. Time called as Purdy, the catcher, out to talk to Howard, the pitcher. Maddie Houck reached on an error and stole a base her first time up. This is what we were talking about in the pregame show. Take some pitches, get runners on, put pressure on not only the pitcher but the defense. And the East defense has struggled this year. They made 3 errors in that second inning. And that led to an unearned run. No errors in this inning, and I'm sure Houck would love to produce a base hit and pick up an RBI, but put the ball in play, and you may make something happen. Bases loaded, 2 down. Ottumwa already leading 3-0, a run home here in the third. First pitch, in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. The next offering. Line into center, base hit. That'll score at least 1. That's going to roll. 2 runs are going to come home. Frankie around third. She's being waved home. The relay throw goes to third. That's not in time. 3-run triple. Maddie Houck, and Ottumwa leads at 6-0. A 3-run triple from Houck in the number 9 spot in the order. And now Maddie's at third for Jocelyn Ware, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run. 4 runs home in the inning, and the Dogs have broken it open 6-0. First pitch, bounced in there, gets away a little bit, but Purdy keeps it close. And that's ball 1 to Ware. One ball, no strikes. Six nothing Ottumwa. The pitch, high, 2-0. East had a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything. Ottumwa had 2 out and a runner on second. As the 2-0 was in there for a strike, 2-1 to Ware. But Strayer with the infield hit, they would score the courtesy runner Ferguson. Was runner at third and 2 out. Then a single by Thompson, a walk to Frankie, and the 3-run triple by Houck. Now the 2-1 to Ware. Up and in, 3-1. Sydney Rockhold on deck. Sun comes out really for the first time since we started play. Now the 3-1 to Ware. Low ball 4. Second walk of the inning, third of the game by Maya Howard, and Rockhold will be the 9th batter of the inning. Sydney has a sacrifice and has grounded out. Time called before Rockhold bats, and we'll get a conference in the circle. 6-0 Ottumwa here in the top of the third. Over at the baseball diamond, again, last check, they're going to the bottom of the 6th inning, and Ottumwa was leading in baseball 15-10. And I've not heard any loud cheers. When I was hearing cheering from over there earlier, that meant East was doing well. I think the lack of cheers is a good sign for Ottumwa. I can see the baseball scoreboard, but there's multiple fences that I'm looking through to see it, and I just can't make out the numbers. Ran down there between innings a little while ago to check that score. All right, conference over for East. Runners on the corners for Ottumwa. 2 out, 4 home in the inning. Ottumwa leading 6-0.
Sydney Rockhold's the batter.
Rockhold to try to keep this rally going. First pitch from Howard. In there for a strike, 0-1. Rockhold digs in again, the 0-1. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 to Sydney. Howard's next offering, way high, 2-1. Houck at third had the 3-run triple. Ware at first has walked. Now the 2-1 to Rockhold. Fouled off to the right, out of play, 2-2. Aller on deck of the inning continues. Aller started this inning with routine ground ball to short. But Ottumwa's done all their damage. 4 runs home in the inning with 2 down. 2-2 to Sydney. Chokes up on that bat a bit. And the pitch. Ground ball off the glove of the third baseman, picked up by the shortstop Howard. No play. Run scores, 7-0. Sydney hit it hard. Bailiff to her left, couldn't secure it. Houck came home to score. I think that one's going to be an error. So no RBI. Runners at first and second for Ella Aller. First pitch way high, ball 1. Bulldogs have batted around. Ella's got a big fan just off to our right. Now the 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. And that wind is blowing in briskly from the left field corner. It would take quite a poke to get it over that left field fence and gone. Ella's got that kind of power. Now the 1-1. Sharp grounded to third, fielded by Bailiff, throw to first in time. Yeah, the inning is over. Ella hit it hard, but right at Bailiff. But Ottumwa puts 5 on the board. On 3 hits, there was an error and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Ottumwa leading 7-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning, Ottumwa leading East 7-0. Game 1 of our softball doubleheader. Bulldog softball brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and surrounding areas. By Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to purchase fiber internet at your home. 9-1 and 2 due up for East here in the bottom of the third. Honey Hannawalt, the center fielder, leads it off, left-handed hitter. A junior hitting .235 with 11 runs batted in. First pitch from Ashlyn Sheets in there for a strike, 0-1. Ottumwa 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in this third inning. They lead 7-0. Now the 0-1. High and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. The big blow in that third inning, the bases clearing 3-run triple by Maddie Houck. One and 1 to Hannawalt. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the mid of Sam Weeks, 1 and 2. Sheets toes the rubber, and the lefties 1-2. On the inside corner, called strike 3 for out number 1. Fourth strikeout for Sheets, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Top of the order, Lou Howard, the shortstop, struck out swinging her first time up. Howard digs in, has that wide open stance, and the first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Howard's back foot is in the back near corner of the batter's box when she stands in. That front foot, when she begins her stance, is all the way back on the outside line of the batter's box. Now, she strides into the pitch, but the stance wide open when she first sets up. Here's the 0-1 fly ball to right. Thompson back a bit, reaches up to make the catch, 2 down. And that'll bring up the dangerous Mo Purdy, who was called out on strikes her first time up.
Now at the plate, number 44, Mo Purdy.
Purdy, 11 home runs on the year, including 1 off of Sheets in the first meeting, the only run East would score in that game. First pitch here. Ground ball up the middle, over to her left is Ware, fields it, throws on the run in time, and the side is retired. East is set down in order for the second straight inning. We're going to the fourth. Bulldogs ahead 7-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the fourth inning. Ottumwa High softball brought to you by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat, and by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. Ottumwa 7, Des Moines East nothing as the Bulldogs come to bat in the top of the fourth. It'll be Weeks, Sheets, and Strayer, 4, 5, and 6 due up. Bulldogs sent 10 to the plate in the third inning and put 5 on the board, turning a slim 2-run advantage into a comfortable 7-run bulge. Weeks has flied to center and doubled and scored. Maya Howard in the circle. Her first pitch of the fourth inning is on the outside corner for a called strike. All right, we need the answer to the trivia question. One more time to think about it. What is the record for the most strikeouts in a 7-inning game? The record held by Mindy Farnsworth. Pitch bounces in there, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 Weeks. Did Mindy Farnsworth set the school record by striking out 11 in a game, 15 in a game, 17 in a game, or 21 in a 7-inning game? The answer after this pitch. The 1-1 to Weeks. In the dirt, 2-1. The correct answer should have gone high. Mindy Farnsworth once struck out 21 batters in a 7-inning game for Ottumwa. That's every out in a 7-inning game was by strikeout. Now the 2-1 on the inside corner, 2-2 to Weeks. We will have another trivia question during game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. All part of celebrating 50 years of Ottumwa softball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to first. Canoop bobbles it, but picks it up and steps on the bag for out number 1. That brings up Ashlyn Sheets, who has walked and grounded back to the pitcher.
Weeks grounds out to the first baseman. Sheets the batter.
Righty to lefty here. First pitch to Sheets. Little fly ball to center. Hannawalt coming on. She's going to play it on a hop. Base hit for Sheets. 8th hit in the game for Ottumwa. Sheets is on for the second time, and Emma Strayer will bat. She had an RBI single and a run her last time up. Should again have a courtesy runner for Sheets, Kendra Cole. And here comes Kendra. So 1 on, 1 out for Strayer. Cole at first pitch, way high all the way to the backstop. Strayer was at least bluffing a bunt, but that pitch over everybody's head. And a wild pitch puts a runner at second with 1 down as Cole advances. 1 ball, no strikes. The next offering from Howard is grounded sharply into left field, base hit. Cole will stop at third as Fisher gets it back in. Strayer has her second hit. Runners on the corners and 1 down for Ella Thompson, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run. The bottom of the order really rose up last inning. 6 through 9, Strayer singled, Thompson singled, Frankie walked, and Houck had a 3-run triple. That all happened with 2 out. First pitch here, popped up right side. Right on the first baseline is Knoop, the first baseman, to make the catch, 2 down.
Thompson flies out to first.
And that'll bring up Frankie, who has singled, walked, and scored twice. First and third, 2 down.
Frankie the batter.
Howard's pitch. Bounced in there, got away all the way to the backstop. Cole racing home. She will score on the wild pitch. Strayer to second. Takes a turn, but will stay there. And it is 8-0. A wild pitch on Howard. 1-0 to Frankie. Ottumwa has continued to score in every inning. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, now 1 here in the fourth. The 1-0. Up and away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Howard's pitch. Up and away, 3-0. Houck on deck. A walk would put runners at first and second for Maddie, who had a 3-run tripler last time up. Frankie awaiting the 3-0 pitch. It's on the way. In the dirt, ball 4. Second time that Frankie has walked. 4th walk in the game issued by Howard, and here is Houck. Reached on an error in the second inning, and then that 3-run triple and a run in the third.
Now batting center fielder number 7, Maddie Houck.
2 on, 2 out, the pitch. Way high, ball 1. 5 straight out of the zone from Howard. Howard taking a little extra time after that pitch, trying to gather her composure. Now her 1-0. That's popped up right side, behind the bag at second, and landing foul just out of the reach, or behind the bag at first, I should say. Landing foul just outside of the reach of the second baseman, Blakeman. And the count even at a ball and a strike. One and 1 to the Bulldogs center fielder. The wind and the pitch. In there for a strike, 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Off speed in there, called strike 3, and the inning is over. First strikeout for Howard. Ottumwa gets another run on 2 hits. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Dogs up 8-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Ottumwa 8, Des Moines East nothing. Game one of our softball doubleheader here from Gustavus Field on the east side of Des Moines. Maya Howard will lead it off, walked her first time up. Ashlyn Sheets begins her bottom of the fourth inning with a pitch outside, ball one. Sheets through 3 innings has allowed 1 hit and 1 walk and has struck out 4. The 1-0 to Howard. Fly ball left center, and that will be down for a base hit. Big turn at first as Houck bobbled the ball out there, but Howard stays at first. Retires a run of 7 in a row that Sheets had set down. Get a courtesy runner for the pitcher Howard again. That'll be Brooklyn Purdy.
Now at the plate, number 25, Cora Canoop.
Cora Canoop, the batter, single to right her first time up. Runner at first, nobody out. First time the Scarlets have had the leadoff hitter on today. And there's a late swing and a miss by Canoop, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Canoop. Open stance in that right-handed batter's box. Pitch is high, 1-1. Sheets has her sign. And the 1-1. Ground ball to short. Ware has it. Play will be to first in time. 1 down as Purdy stops at second. That brings up Layla Smith. An inning-ending fielder's choice grounder to third, her first time up. Sun peeks out again. When the sun comes out, it's shining from behind the third base side. As the pitch comes in, chopped at and fouled back by Smith, 0-1. I think she was trying to slap it and race to first, but the pitch was down around her ankles and was able to foul it off. With that sun behind us, there's a shadow on home plate being cast by a tree. The rest of the infield in sunshine. So that ball is crossing from sun to shade halfway to the plate. That pitch lined up the middle to get through for a hit. Stopping at third is the courtesy runner Purdy on the soft single up the middle by Smith. Runners on the corners and 1 down for Graciela Fisher, who struck out her first time up. Boy, off the bat, I thought that was a soft liner back to the circle, but ended up being just out of the reach of Sheets. The wind kicks up again. First pitch, a ball, runner goes, throw down to second. The tag in time for the out throw to the plate will not be in time. East steals a run, and it's 8-1. Smith is caught stealing 2-6 for out number 2. but Brooklyn Purdy steals home on the play. Count is 1-0 to Fisher. At least I believe it's 1-0. That's what the scoreboard says. There's a pop foul backing out of play. And we're even at a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on, a run home for East. Ottumwa still leading 8-1. And the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to the Scarlet left fielder. The pitch popped up right side. The wind may blow this out of play. It will, off the top of the dugout, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes to Graciela Fisher. Sheets has her sign. And the 2-2. In the dirt, 3-2. Ava Blackman on deck of the inning continues. Fisher steps back in, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Low ball 4. Second walk issued by Sheets, and that'll bring Blakeman to the plate. Blakeman fouled out her first time up. First pitch to Blakeman, in there for a strike, 0-1. East with a run in this inning on a leadoff single, a ground ball to move the runner to second, single to put runners on the corners. That pitch misses. And then runners on the corners and 1 out. The runner from first took off. Ottumwa threw her out stealing, but on the throw to second, the runner on third, Purdy, came home. Ottumwa still leading 8-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Blakeman. Pitch up and in, 2-1. Graciela Fisher, the runner at first, drawing a 2-out walk after the bases had been emptied. 2-1. And it came in and hit her in the head off the helmet. Blakeman down to first. 2 on, 2 out for Bailiff, who lined out to short her first time up. And Sheets right now having some trouble finding the strike zone.
Now batting number 12, Tracy Bailiff.
So Bailiff digs in. Fisher at second, Blakeman at first. 2 down, a run home for East. And Ottumwa still leading 8-1. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Ashland toes the rubber, and the left-hander is 0-1. Liner into left for a base hit. Frankie gets to it quickly. They're sending the runner home. The attempt to cut the throw off is missed. The run scores, and it's 8-2. Stopping at second is Blakeman. Fisher scores RBI single Bailiff. And the batter is Honey Hannawald, who was called out on strikes her first time up. Well, Ottumwa pays for the 2-out walk. That pitch fouled off to the left, and it's 0-1.
Now batting for the Scarlets, center field, number 6, Honey Hannawald.
A little bit frustrating for Ashland here. Gave up the run on the double steal, and Easterly didn't care that the runner was thrown out at second on that play, but he had 2 out, nobody on, but East has gotten another run. That pitch on the outside corner, strike 2. Since that run came home and the bases are emptied, you've gone walk, hit, batter, RBI single. 0-2 to the number 9 hitter, Honey Hannawalt, in the pitch. Liner in the left center, that's down for a base hit, sending the runner home. Here's a throw to the plate. It is not in time. Back-to-back RBI singles, and it is 8-3. Stopping at second is Bailiff. Blakeman scores. Top of the order, Lou Howard, a strikeout to fly ball to right.
Top of the order for the Scarlets.
Boy, if you are Ashland Sheets, you need to end this inning right here. It's 8-3, 2 on, 2 out. Howard's a leadoff hitter, and on deck is the All-State candidate, Mo Purdy. First pitch up high, ball 1. You do not want Purdy to bat in this inning, because if she stands at the plate in this inning, a home run would make it a 1-run game. Right now it's a 5-run game, but it's 8-3, but East has runs 4 and 5 on the bases and 6 at the plate potentially. That pitch grounded to short. Long throw to first is in time for the out. And again, Jocelyn Ware just threw someone out from her knees deep in the hole at short. Ottumwa needed that. East gets 3 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 left. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Ottumwa leading 8-3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 5th inning. Well, it looked like Ottumwa was maybe on its way to shortening game 1, and they could still do that. But when the bottom of the 4th began, Ottumwa had an 8-run lead, and now it's only a 5-run lead, 8-3. Jocelyn Ware will lead it off, top of the order, followed by Sydney Rockhold and Ella Aller. First pitch from Maya Howard. Bounce in there, ball 1. Ware has singled and scored, fly to left and walked. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way from Howard. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by the second baseman, Blakeman, and the throw to first is in time for out number 1. Sydney Rockhold, the batter, a sacrifice bunt, a ground out, and is reached on an error, so 0 for 2. Rockhold to try to start a 1-out rally. First pitch of this at-bat. Popped up left side foul, and it'll be caught by the third baseman Bailiff for out number 2. Ottumwa early count swinging again, and it's not paying off. Ella Aller, the batter, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. That was back in the 1st inning. Since then, she's grounded out twice. Two out, nobody on for Aller. Howard trying to put her first 0 on the board in this game. First pitch, way high, ball 1. Ottumwa 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 5 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. East got 3 in the 4th. And Ottumwa leading 8-3. Now the 1-0. Strike at the knees, 1-1. One ball, no strikes. Howard brings it home, and Aller grounds it up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit past the diving Blakeman. So Aller has her second hit. 10th hit of the game for Ottumwa, and that brings up Sam Weeks, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run. Well, their courtesy runner scored the run, but Weeks has the double. Aller at first and 2 down. First pitch. Strike at the knees on the outside corner, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Bulldog catcher. The pitch. That was high, 1-1. Howard spins the ball on a right hip. Now the 1-1. High and away, 2-1. Snap throw down to first, not in time. 2 balls and a strike to Ella Aller. Righty to lefty, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Sam. On the outside corner, called strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Ottumwa leading 8-3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Ottumwa 8, Des Moines East 3, Bulldog softball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Ashlyn Sheets has allowed 3 runs on 5 hits. All 3 runs came in the 4th inning. And East will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Purdy, Maya Howard, and Cora Canoe. Purdy has struck out and grounded out 0 for 2. And it was good of Ottumwa to get out of that 4th inning before Purdy could bat it. Again, if she had come to the plate with her 11 home runs, she could have pulled East within 1. Now batting with the bases empty. Pitch inside, and the count 1-0 to the Scarlet catcher. One ball, no strikes. The pitch from Sheets. Ground ball up the middle. That's through for a base hit. Leadoff hit for Purdy. 6th hit of the game for the Scarlets, and that brings up Maya Howard, who has walked and singled. Courtesy runner for Purdy will be Lily Robbins. Running for the catcher. And here is Howard, who has not been retired yet by Sheets. Robbins has 1 steal on the year in 2 tries. First pitch to Howard, high ball 1. Skies have cleared somewhat. We began under mostly cloudy skies. Now I'd call it at least partly to mostly sunny. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Snap throw down to first. Not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike to Maya Howard. One and one, pitcher to pitcher. Outside, 2-1. Sheets trying to pitch around the leadoff single here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 2-1. In there for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Sheets brings it home. High, 3-2. Well, you don't want to put the first 2 batters on in this inning. East was down 8-0 going to the bottom of the 4th. They put 3 on the board. Kept Ottumwa off the board in the top of this 5th inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined into center. Houck going back and can't get it over her head and off the fence. Racing for third and stopping is Robbins. Into second with the double is Howard, and East is in business. Second and third and nobody out. I imagine we will again see Brooklyn Purdy run for Howard, and we will. Batter is Cora Knoop, who is singled and grounded to short, 1 for 2. Sheets in a jam here. Now time called at the plate. Ottumwa's still up 8-3, but he's trying to make a ball game of this. First pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Bottom of the 5th inning. Ottumwa 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Scarlets 3 runs, 7 hits, and 4 errors. There's a strike to Knoop, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Second and third, nobody out for the Scarlets here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Pop foul, or line really foul off to the right off the screen, 1-2. One and 2 to Knoop. Boy, Sheets could really use a strikeout right here. The 1-2. Fly ball to right, over towards the line a bit as Thompson makes the catch, runner tags, throw to the plate is offline. Scoring is Robbins. Staying at second is Purdy, and it is 8-4. But Ottumwa did get an out.
That's the first out. Robbins scores.
So runner at second, 1 down for Layla Smith, who's 1 for 2 of the single.
Smith, the batter.
One on, 1 out. Smith, left-handed batting designated player, will stand in. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Sheets has the sign. Lefty to lefty, the 1-0. On the inside corner for a called strike, 1-1. Sheets brings home the 1-1, and it's up and away, 2-1. Out-of-town scoreboard. The final and deciding game of the College World Series is underway in Omaha, and in the bottom of the 1st inning, it's already Florida 2, LSU nothing. Here's the 2-1. On the inside corner, 2-2. Very limited schedule in Major League Baseball on this Monday. Only 6 games in total. 3 are underway. 3 have yet to begin. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off to the left. We'll do it again at 2-2. In Baltimore tonight, top of the first inning, the Reds lead the Orioles 1-0. After an inning in New York, Brewers and Mets are scoreless. Just underway in Atlanta, Twins and Braves are scoreless. Still to come tonight, Tigers are at the Rangers, White Sox are at the Angels, and the Nationals play at the Mariners. The 2-2 pitch poked in the air, and reaching up to make the catch on a back pedal is Emma Strayer. Nice play on a ball threatening to get over her head. And there's 2 down. That's a big second out for Sheets. Runner stays at second, and the batter is Graciela Fisher. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored.
Graciela Fisher, the next batter.
Eight for Ottumwa here in the bottom of the 5th, and there's a soft liner out towards second. It's going to be an infield hit over the circle, landing in front of the bag at second. Ware diving on her knees to pick that ball up, but had no play. Stopping at third is the courtesy runner Brooklyn Purdy. Fisher at first. Boy, East just keeps coming at Ottumwa here these last 2 innings. Here's Ava Blakeman, I'm sorry, who was fouled out and been hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss here, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Scarlets' second baseman. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. Runners on the corners and 2 down. A run home for East here in the 5th. The Ottumwa still leading 8-4. The Scarlets again threatening to pull closer. Now the 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The pitch. Called to strike the letters, 2-2. East has had in this inning a single, a double, a sacrifice fly, a pop out, and an infield hit. Runners on the corners, a run home, 2 down. 2-2 to Blakeman. Digs into that right-handed batter's box. The 2-2 from Sheets. High, runner goes. Ottumwa does not contest at 3-2 as Fisher will steal second without a throw. Now second and third and a full count to Blakeman with Gracie Bailiff on deck. Sheets with the 3-2 pitch. Low ball 4 and they're loaded. And the tying run is coming to the plate. Gracie Bailiff an RBI single in 2 trips.
Fisher moves to second. Bases are loaded for Gracie Bailiff.
First pitch to Bailiff. There's a strike, 0-1. Ottumwa still leading 8-4. Bases loaded, 2 out for East in the 5th. The 0-1. That's outside, 1-1. One and one to Bailiff. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Low and away, 2-2. A Scarlet at every base. Well, you want to make this happen right here. Do not want to get to 3-2. Sheets with the 2-2. Popped it up right side into foul territory. Over is Aller, makes the catch, and the side is retired. East gets a run on 3 hits. They leave the bases loaded. We go to the 6th inning. Ottumwa 8, East 4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 6th inning. Ottumwa still leading 8-4 here in our softball doubleheader, game 1. Bulldogs would like to add some insurance, though. They had an 8-0 lead going to the bottom of the 4th, but the Scarlets have put up 4 in the last 2 innings. Now, Ottumwa would like to tack on a few more runs here and feel a little more comfortable. Ashlyn Sheets a chance to help her own cause. She's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. First pitch from Maya Howard to Sheets. Up and in, ball 1. Or did he call that a strike? The next offering. That's outside for a ball. Howard's next offering, hit in the air, foul off to the left, out of play. Scoreboard says 2-1. Now the pitch, way high. Three balls and a strike, we believe. The wind and the pitch. Way high, ball 4. Second time Sheets has walked. I believe we'll again see Kendrick Cole run for Sheets, and we do. Leadoff hitter on. The batter is Emma Strayer, who is 2 for 3, 2 singles, an RBI, and a run. We heard a national anthem playing from over at the baseball diamond, so Ottumwa baseball in East about to start game 2 over there. First pitch to Strayer. Bunts it. It's in the air, foul. It'll land before it can be caught by Purdy, right side, 0-1. I believe Ottumwa won game 1 over baseball. The last we saw was 15-10 in the 6th inning. And I didn't hear a bunch of cheering from the East fans over there, so I think Ottumwa held on. Not 100% sure of that, but I'm hopeful. We'll check that after our game is over, our first game, the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Cole, the courtesy runner at first for Sheets, who walked. Nobody out. Top 6, Ottumwa leading 8-4. Strayer trying to get the hit parade going again for Ottumwa. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the dirt. Snap throw down to first, not in time. With the runner at first, Strayer out automatically. Cole stays at first, 1 down. Second strikeout for Howard. And Ottumwa will have a pinch hitter here. It'll be Kaysen Thompson to bat for Ella Thompson. Kaysen shown batting .231, 7 runs batted in.
Thompson, the batter.
Thompson batting here with 1 on and 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Howard toes the rubber. The first pitch to the freshman, called a strike, 0-1. Oh and 1 to Kaysen. Howard's pitch. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 to Thompson. The pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Bulldogs 8 runs on 10 hits. East 4 runs on 8 hits. The 2-1 to Kaysen. Popped it up. Out towards second. In is Blakeman. Makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Frankie, who has singled once, walked twice, scored 2 runs. Someone had the leadoff hitter on, but a strikeout and a pop-up. Since then, runner at first, 2 down. And Frankie trying to relight the fire here. Ground ball, left side foul, 0-1. Probably swung at a pitch out of the zone. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Howard toes the rubber and the 0-1 to Frankie. Bounced in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 to Frankie. The pitch. That's called a strike, 1-2. Boy, the high strike open tonight. 1-2 to Avery. Runner at first, 2 down. Catcher sets up outside. The pitch, way high. Snap throw down to first, not in time. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, runner on first. Ottumwa leading 8-4. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's in the dirt, but Purdy tags Frankie and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk and a runner left. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Ottumwa leading 8-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Ottumwa 8, East 4. Ottumwa scored the first 8 runs of this game. East the last 4. Bulldogs 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, 1 in the fourth. East got 3 in the fourth and 1 in the fifth. 9-1-2 due up for the Scarlets. Hannawald, Howard, and Purdy. Purdy lurking third. Ashlyn Sheets really needs to bear down here, get those first 2 hitters out. First pitch to Hannawald, outside ball 1. Hannawald is struck out and hit an RBI single. The 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. Scoreboard says 1-1. I'm pretty sure that first pitch was called a ball. lefty-lefty matchup here. The 2-0 from Sheets. Pop foul out of play, 2-1. I don't know, maybe it is 1-2. Maybe that first pitch was a strike. Maybe we'll find out here. The pitch, high. It's either 3-1 or 2-2. Prefer the latter, of course. The pitch from Sheets. Ground ball to the right side. Up with it is Caldwell. Feeds it behind her to Aller on the bag for out number 1. Top of the order, Lou Howard. 0 for 3, a strikeout, a flyout, and a ground out.
Top of the order for the Scarlets. Number 1, Lou Howard. And on deck will be Purdy.
Bright sunshine now on the field. First pitch from Sheets to Lou Howard, fouled back and out of play, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Ashland toes the rubber in the 0-1. On the outside corner, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch up and in, 1-2. One out, nobody on, bottom of the 6th inning, 8-4 Ottumwa. The 1-2 from Sheets. Outside, 2-2. Wind picks up a bit again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Fouled off to the right, out of play, still 2-2. Lou Howard out of the box for a moment. Now digs back in. Sheets ready, and her 2-2 pitch. Just missed, I guess, ball 3. Sam Weeks is asking where that pitch missed. 3-2. Full count pitch. Ground ball to short. Ware has it. Throw to first. High, but Caldwell kept her foot on the bag. Great job, Hunter Caldwell, 2 down. And again, Ottumwa, as they've been able to do every time in this game, Mo Purdy has come to bat with nobody on base. Purdy is 1 for 3 with a single. That single lit off the 5th inning, and her courtesy runner scored the run that came home for East in that frame. First pitch, downstairs, ball 1.
Now batting's number 44, Mo Purdy.
That's right, dude. Call them out. They're cheating. Tell them. They're cheating. I heard you.
1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, fouled back and out of play, 1-1. Got to retrieve some of those foul balls here. Our umpire ran out of softballs. Sheets has a new one. 1-1 to Purdy. The wind and the pitch. Fouled back to the screen again, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The ball got onto the field in the left field corner. Now we're ready to go again. Ashland toes the rubber. The 1-2 to Purdy. High, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Sheets having to shield her eyes, look into the dugout and get the sign. And the pitch. On the outside corner, called strike three, and the inning is over. Second time Sheets has struck out Purdy looking. Her fifth of the game, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. East goes in order. We go to the seventh. Ottumwa up 8-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Opa!
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the seventh inning, last chance for Ottumwa to add some insurance. They lead Des Moines East 8-4. Game one of our softball doubleheader here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Out-of-town scoreboard, College World Series, top of the second inning. They might be headed for a barn burner. Florida had a 2-0 lead after a home run on the bottom of the first, but LSU has scored 3 in the top of the second. The Tigers lead 3-2, and they have the bases loaded and only one out. Ottumwa will have 9, 1, and 2 due up here in the seventh. Maddie Hauk, Jocelyn Ware, Sydney Rockhold. Anybody gets on, Ella Aller. Hauk has the biggest blow in this game, a 3-run triple, and Ottumwa's 5-run third. Maddie's 1 for 3 overall. Maya Howard back in the circle for the seventh inning. The pitch, down and in, ball 1. Ottumwa scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Howard has put up goose eggs in the fifth and sixth. That pitch in there for a strike, and we're even at 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch, up and in, 2-1. Maddie digs back in with a 2-1 count. Pitch from Howard on the way. Soft floater out towards second. Blakeman has behind the bag. Throw to first, not in time. Infield hit for Maddie. A 2-hit game. She's on to head of the top of the order as Ottumwa tries to put this one to bed. Jocelyn Ware is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk, a run scored. Showed bunt, pitch was high, 1-0. Ware digs back in. The 1-0. That's outside, no sign of a bunt there, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Howard through 6 innings has walked 5, has struck out 3. Has allowed 11 hits and 8 runs. 7 runs earned. 2-1 to Ware. The pitch. Bunted at it and missed. Snap throw down to first is not in time. A diving stop by Blakeman covering second. Count even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Ground ball to third, foul ball as it was fielded by Bailiff, and we stay at 2-2. Ware digs back in with a 2-2 count, hoping to find a pitch she can drive. It's on its way. Ground ball through the hole left side, base hit. That'll get the job done. Houck stops at second. Back-to-back singles to start the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Sydney Rockhold, who is 0 for 3 with a sacrifice. This would seem like a situation to lay one down, but we'll see. Rockhold digs in. First and second, nobody out. Bunt shown. Bunted foul. 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Bulldog designated player. The next offering from Howard. Downstairs, no sign of a bunt there, 1-1. One and one to Rockhold. Houck at second, Ware at first. The pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Sydney digs back in with a 1-2 count. Chokes up on the bat a bit. The pitch. High, 2-2. Two on, nobody out. 2-2 to Rockhold. All are on deck. The pitch from Howard. Line back to the pitcher. Howard caught it. Throw back to second. Is in time to double off Houck, and there's 2 down. Boy, Sydney tattooed that ball. Howard just put the glove up, and it stuck in there. She was as surprised as anybody. And Houck just a stride too far off the bag is doubled up. Boy, that is about as tough a break as you could get. Runner at first, 2 down for Aller. The pitch. In the dirt, gets away from Purdy, and Ware down to second on the wild pitch. One and 0 to Aller now, and a base hit could get another run home. And before the next pitch, Mandy Baum wants a pinch runner for Ware here. And that'll be Kendra Cole now pinch running.
Kendra Cole is in as a courtesy runner.
Cole had been used as a courtesy runner earlier in the game. In fact, 3 different times for Ashlyn Sheets, but now Cole will be the pinch runner for Ware. 1-0 to Aller. We would love to see Ella split a gap right here and make it an easy run home for Cole. Now the 1-0. That's in there for a strike at the knees, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Maya Howard's pitch. Strike on the inside corner, and Aller can't believe it. Neither can the Bulldog fans. 1-2. One and two. The pitch. Fouled back into the fence right in front of us. Still 1-2. Ella digs back in, needs to protect the plate, 1-2. Did so on the previous swing, fouled it off. Another 1-2. Ground ball off the pitcher, deflects to short. Throw to first in time, and the inning is over. Ottumwa had back-to-back singles to lead off the inning, but a line drive double play and a ground out means the Bulldogs do not score. We go to the bottom of the seventh, 3 outs away from a win. Ottumwa leading 8-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the seventh inning, Ottumwa was 3 outs away from winning game 1 of this doubleheader here at Des Moines East. The Bulldogs leading 8-4. 3, 4, and 5 due up for East here in the seventh. Maya Howard, Cora Canoop, Layla Smith. And the best news is Ottumwa retired their best hitter, Mo Purdy, to end the 6th inning. But Maya Howard has not been an easy out. In fact, she hasn't been retired at all. A walk, a single, and a double. Pitcher to pitcher, lefty to righty, Sheets to Howard. Fouled back, 0-1. Ottumwa scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, 1 in the fourth. He's got 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, but then Sheets settled down and set the Scarlets down in order in the 6th. Trying to do so one more time to wrap up what would be her 10th win of the season. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Outside, 1-2. Ashland toes the rubber. The 1-2. High, 2-2. They've gone to the bottom of the second in the championship game of the College World Series. LSU put up 6 in the top of the second. They lead Florida 6-2. 2-2 to Maya Howard, the pitch. Liner caught by Strayer on a short leap for out number 1. Another nice play by Emma Strayer at third. One down for Cora Canoop, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a sacrifice fly.
First baseman Cora Canoop, the next batter. On deck will be Smith.
First pitch to Canoop. Liner foul past first base, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to Canoop. That pitch hit in the air to left. The wind will knock it down. Frankie is there, 2 down. It's almost 1 out away from winning game 1. The batter is Layla Smith, who is 1 for 3 with a single.
Canoop flies out to center field on a deep fly ball. Now batting number 17, Layla Smith, and on deck will be number 7, Graciela Fisher.
2 out, nobody on. Lefty to lefty, the pitch. Outside, ball 1. That pitch popped foul over the screen left side, 1-1. 1-1 to Layla Smith. Pitch, swing and a foul back 1-2, and East down to its final strike in game one. One ball, two strikes. The pitch, pop foul back to the screen right in front of us. We'll do it again at 1-2. Still 1-2 to Layla Smith. The pitch from Sheets. Bounced it in there 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Sheets brings it home. Popped up, foul left side out of play right next to us. Still 2-2. Sheets has thrown 132 pitches. Maya Howard threw 132 pitches in her 7 innings. The 133rd pitch from Sheets is up and away, 3-2. Graciela Fisher on deck if the game continues past Smith. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Ground ball to short. Ware has it. Throw to first. Bulldogs win game one. 8-4 the final score. And Ottumwa ends their 3-game losing streak and gets back on track, improving to 17-12. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the game one totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Softball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Game 1 in the books tonight. Ottumwa on the road knocks off Des Moines East 8-4. For the Bulldogs, 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 10 left on base. Ashlyn Sheets, the winning pitcher, now 10-7. For East, 4 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors, 7 left on base. Maya Howard takes the loss. The ballgame took 2 hours and 3 minutes to complete. Ottumwa improves to 17-12. Overall, 13-4 in the Iowa Alliance South. East falls to 6-27, and they are 5-10 in Iowa Alliance South play. It is senior night for East, so a bit of extra time before Game 2. So we're going to take 20 minutes before we begin our Game 2 broadcast on the live video stream. On the radio side, Kyle Smith back at the studio, gets you some updates, Radio Iowa News, Radio Iowa Sports, local news, other updates as well. And in about 20 minutes, we'll be back on the air with the pregame show for Game 2. Bulldogs win Game 1 8-4. Keep it close on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our Quick Care Walk-in Clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.